Hello, nice to see you.
Hey Jeremy, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Big fan, of course, and congratulations on the great work you've been doing the last few years, and
Thank
on
you.
this too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Jeremy, it's like this role was difficult in physically and mentally and spiritually in every way to portray. So
Mm.
tell me, like, what was the challenge that, like, kind of tired you the most in becoming Bruce?
What tired me the most? Um,
You don't have to be painful. I mean, like, it was
no, no,
challenging.
no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was contending. I think in the beginning I was so worked up about the sort of like balancing act of portraying this sort of like larger than life cultural shifter icon of Bruce Springsteen while also being true and honest in the portrayal of a young man who happens to be Bruce Springsteen. I
Love it.
think trying to find that sort of balance and honesty and sort of avoiding any kind of like mimicry or
Impersonation.
cliche of like impersonation. Yeah, that was it was hard to make those choices, but I think what I found to be most important and what is often most important, I think to me and to art in general is, uh, you know, honesty and I knew if I could understand or do my best to understand Bruce and what was going on in his head during this period in his life, you know, and if I could portray that with honesty, that's how the film will succeed, or that's how we will keep people engaged.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's easy to play somebody who's gone or somebody that people did not really know. It's
Yeah,
okay, but he's alive. You
he's
know what
alive
I
and
mean?
he's so well known. There's very few people on this earth that are as sort of known as Bruce
Y-
Springsteen. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to give them justice. You have to give the character justice. Especially, he had a
Yes.
very hard time. And like, people only knew Bruce, the singer didn't know Bruce, the human being, and you showed this. And
Yeah.
like, he was depressed, like, while he was creating something like this. So tell me, did you meet Bruce? I heard he was on set. Did he give you any tips?
Yeah, I mean, we spent a fair amount of time actually prior to filming, and that's where most of my questions kind of came, and him sharing came. And I mean, I think one of the most impactful sort of conversations was during our first meeting, which was in London. He was about to perform, um, and I was asking him about why this period, of your life for making the film, and more specifically, kind of what was going on um, uh, with you during this road trip, from New Jersey to California with Matt D'Elia and and he had told me that he had felt like an observer in his own life, that he felt so out of body, and there was this great fear that started to grow inside of him that maybe he wasn't capable of being truly present unless he was on stage, unless he was in the recording studio, and that scared him more than anything else in his life. And I think that bit of information was something that I could understand, that Jeremy could understand, that I could connect to, that I could sort of run with, stretch out. Um, and that became a real access point. Once we were on set together, you know, sometimes I wish I could go back in time and maybe I would have used him differently or asked him more questions on set. But once we were on set, I felt like I had made my decisions, and it was very important to me to kind of stick to my plan. So we would see each other in the morning, we would see each other in the evening, we would give each other, a hug. But then it was very separate. My process on set and Bruce, he was with Scott a lot of the time, but I was very much on my own, you know.
Well, it was beautiful. I love the relationship between Jeremy and Jeremy on the
Yeah,
screen. It was fantastic. I love those
thank
little
you.
toys in the back, that Golden Globe and Emmy and SAG and few awards
Oh
here
yeah,
and there.
yeah, yeah. I got some
So,
stuff out there.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're gonna get some more. You have a
Oh,
bright
appreciate it. That's
future.
very
Thank you
nice.
so much, and I
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
All right, I'll see you soon. Be well.
Take it easy. Bye.